Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the end game of Danganronpa V3. Tonight we start the final class trial. This is it. The trial is the finale of the game, so I don't know what to expect. All I am expecting is that we're gonna finally find out who the mastermind has been the entire plot of the game. It seems like Shuichi has an idea of who it is. I think I have a few theories. I definitely haven't put it together like Shuichi has, okay? But what I can say is I have some theories. I've been thinking about this over the course of the past couple of days. And here's what I'm thinking. All right, guys? First of all, the mastermind has to be a girl. Because the mastermind was getting into and out of the women's bathroom, sneaking out of that secret passage to go into the Mother Kuma room over and over during the course of the game. We know that. So because of that, the mastermind has to be female. That's number one. Number two, the mastermind actively has been doing things behind the scenes of the game the entire time to not reveal not only who they are, but also to keep the game running. For example, we now know that Rantaro was a survivor from a previous killing game, and he had a survivor's perk. And when he died in the library, he had it in his hand. But it wasn't with him when they found the corpse. There was a different data pad with him. What that means is that the mastermind stole that data pad and hid it in that room, that Mother Taro room, or excuse me, the Mother Kuma room. And we know that they basically must have known all about the secret passage and everything all along, okay? So you gotta think about it over the course of the game, like, who could have this have been, who could have been involved? And I've been thinking about this a bit. And I got two theories. The first being that possibly Kaede was involved in it. Kaede, if you remember, was the person who died first because she killed Rantaro by doing this setup by rolling the shot put and hitting him in the head. I think Kaede is involved, and the reason I think that is because she kicked off the whole killing game. What pushed her to the edge? Before anyone else had died, right? She decided she was going to start these murders with the most elaborate setup ever. I told you from the get-go of this game, I didn't buy it. I thought it was too elaborate. It was too well thought out. Why is someone who's never murdered before setting up a murder to kill the mastermind when they don't even know if they're really going to die yet, because no one had died at that point, right? So for me, I feel like Kaede was involved in it from the start and either is the mastermind or was an accomplice of the mastermind, okay? And following along with that line of thought, it was just mentioned in the last stream, Kaede, much like Junko, had a twin sister. Now, I want you to think about something, all right? Because this is a big thing that I thought about over the past day, and I think I might have nailed it on the head, or I could be completely wrong. There's two critical factors involved here in thinking that she has a twin sister. One person who's in this game right now could be her twin sister, and we have no idea. They're not identical twins. They're just twins. So they don't look identical, you know what I'm saying? One of these girls in the game right now who's alive, Maki, Himiko, Tsumugi, could be her twin sister. And I've been thinking about this the whole time, okay? And the thing that has popped into my head is who in this game, as of right now, 60 hours of playing this game, has literally never had a hand in anything. Think about it. Who's never had a hand in any murder, never was involved in any of the questioning, nothing. Who has basically been hands off the whole game and just been a passive character? I think you guys can answer that. If you've been following the playthrough, I'm pretty sure you guys can answer that right now. I'm curious if people in the stream chat can answer that. Because it's like, to me, it sticks out like a sore thumb. It really does. Who's the one person in the entirety of the game that did nothing? That I've been saying that during the playthrough as well, that this person never really contributed to anything in the game. Why the hell are they even in the game? Like, what's their character? It doesn't really make sense, but here we are at the end of the game, and they're still in it. Ah. Haruoni Gaming says Tsumugi. Think about it. Tsumugi is supposed to be the ultimate cosplayer. That means Tsumugi can dress up and look like someone else at any time, okay? At the beginning of the game, something weird that happened was that Tsumugi dressed up and all of a sudden had an allergic reaction. You remember that? that doesn't mean shit. Like, that she could have been faking it, or it could be true, but maybe Tsumugi all the time is dressed up as someone else. Maybe that's not even what she really looks like, right? She could be in a wig. She could be dressed up right now looking like someone else, and that's just a character she's presented to us the whole game. Maybe she actually looks similar to Kaede, right? Because it's her sister. That's what I'm thinking. I could be completely wrong. I could be absolutely completely wrong. But I think Tsumugi is dressing up as a fictional character. Tsumugi doesn't exist. Because remember, that was the cost box at the beginning of the game, was when she dresses up, she has to be a fictional character. If she dresses up as anyone else, a real person, she gets cost box. So I think she's been dressed up as someone else the entire game, and in reality, she looks like she looks like Kaede. Maybe she, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at here, is that I think she's involved. I think she's been faking the whole game. How are you involved in an entire killing game, 60-hour game, and you weren't involved in one murder or nothing? Himiko was doing a magic show, involved in multiple murders, right? And murder scenes and things. Maki was just involved majorly in the last one. How are you going to tell me that Tsumugi just sat around doing nothing the whole fucking game? Yeah, right. That's bullshit. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Kaede was involved with the thing from the start. That's why she started the killing game. And I think that Tsumugi may be Kaede's sister. And she's been the mastermind the whole fucking time and been playing everyone. Right behind the scenes. Everyone always thought she was all nice, and I think that she's the mastermind. That's what I'm thinking. Okay? Now watch it be Gonta. Watch him come back from the dead and it's fucking Gonta or something stupid. Okay. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. Oh, by the way, my other theory is way out of the box. So, my second theory is, the whole game they've been referencing that this is some kind of a show. That there are people somewhere watching this show and getting entertainment value out of the killing game. Okay? I think the game is going to jump the shark. I don't really want to... I didn't read any spoilers or nothing. I don't know anything about it. I think the game is going to jump the shark. And I think the game is going to break the fourth wall and say that it's a video game. I think the game is going to act self-aware. They're going to say, we're the audience. We're the ones who've been participating in this and making them do the killing game. That's what I think is going to happen. And I think that's why people don't like this ending. People said the ending is bullshit. I think it's going to jump the shark and do that. I could be wrong, but that's my other theory. I think they're going to say it's a video game. Okay. Carlton Jr. tipped me $1.30. He says, to support your theory, no spoilers, Tsumugi found the last flashback light. If you remember, Kokichi said the mastermind introduced an element to motivate people to keep the killing game going. Could be. Could be. I don't know. I don't remember Kokichi actually saying that. But, okay. And you're right, she did find a flashback light. She said, oh, look what I found, and she introduced it to everyone else. Okay. Alright, you guys ready? Let's go. Again, I don't know. Those are my theories from thinking about the game for 2 days. Let's get into the final class trial right now. Okay. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, the final class trial, they're going to let us actually assign skills and shit? I didn't even think they were going to. I mean, we don't have any extra points, so I'm just going to stick with what I got. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it to it.
I'd like to begin by asking Shuichi a question, since this class trial was his idea.
Imaginary Escapist says, this game's so different. How did you find out about it? I played the first two. Many years ago, people suggested that I played them. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think the original Danganronpa might have been a Patreon goal. Back when I was doing Patreon goals, you know, raise a certain amount on my Patreon, and then we would do a game based on what people nominated and voted. I think it was a Patreon reward for hitting a certain level of support 1 month. And then after I played the first one, people immediately wanted the second one. So, okay.
What exactly is the point of this class trial?
Yeah! Why are we having a class trial if no one died? Whoa! My voice was way louder than I expected. I might be on a roll today.
Hey! I'm no slouch at being a loudmouth either!
Meh.
Me too.
Monodum's voice is super soft, though.
This
Everyone cool with him getting blown up?
guy always wants to murder Monodum.
You said that the killing game would end if you exposed the truth at the class trial. So, you bastards.
You
what is
bastards.
the purpose of this class trial?
Oh, that's a good question.
But his voice was quiet.
Does force for him not matter at all?
The purpose of this class trial.
All right, I'll give you an answer. The reason I called for this trial is
To stop Kibo and Monokuma's fight, to continue the killing game, to retry a past case.
that's it.
Yep. I knew it.
I wish to retry a past case.
A retrial?
For which case?
The first
The
one.
first one.
Yep.
The murder of Rantaro Amami. I've found new evidence relevant to the case.
That's right.
In light of that evidence, I demand a retrial.
What's the point of a retrial? The result of the first class trial has already been settled.
Yeah, yeah.
What if our vote was wrong?
Huh?
Wrong. Monokuma said the blackened for that incident was Kaede.
You saying he was wrong?
What?
Mono-Kid, your reactions are too extreme. It's making the rest of us look bad.
Duh. I know, you gotta chill out. You can't be over the top all the time. Come on, man.
Oh shit, he's already got the detonator!
Ah!
To test the validity of our vote, we're going to retry the entire case. If Monokuma was wrong, the validity of these trials would be in question. The entire killing game wouldn't make sense anymore.
I see. You think you can destroy the game by calling out my failure as the game master.
You shouldn't have a problem with this if you have nothing to hide, Monokuma.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. How could Monokuma have been wrong about one of the murders? Well, we just found out in the last stream, the way that he's tracking everything is by using these microscopic Monokumas, the sixth bear, right? To use cameras and see everything going on in the school. You assume he has these at least in like every room of the school to keep tabs on what's going on. He's probably got a few of them in every room filming all around, right? So what could have happened that he didn't actually track what happened in that library that day, right? It's interesting, their theory. I don't know what the answer is going to be, but we know they could be disabled because Kokichi already did that. When he used the grenade, the electro grenade, he disabled all of the microscopic Monokumas in the room, and that's why Monokuma didn't have the murder on film. So I'm very curious, you know, how he got it wrong in the first trial.
So in the end, the first case has become the focal point yet again.
Mr. Minecraftish1 just tipped $4.20. Says, you like them now. I thought you hated them. Who? The Bears? I don't like the Bears. They're obnoxious. I never said I liked the Bears. When did I say that? Certainly not. Okay. Let's go ahead and add that. Thank you, Mr. Minecraftish1. You're the top tipper of the night, by the way. Thank you, sir. Yes, they're always on camera, Dat Boy. Even when they're taking big steamy dumps, there's actually a microscopic monodom in the bowl, filming the size of the turd. It's pretty disgusting.
What a twist! What an interesting twist! Okay, let's do this!
Alright.
So what is this new truth?
There are several. But before we go any further, I want to discuss Rantaro's talent.
Alright.
Did you learn what his talent was?
Rantaro's ultimate talent was a mystery, but now I know. He was the ultimate survivor.
That's it. He was the ultimate survivor.
Ultimate survivor? I saw it too. said so in his video.
The truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. That's why you get this perk, the Survivor perk.
Rantaro became the ultimate survivor after surviving a past killing game. After his memory was wiped, he participated in the killing game once again.
So this wasn't Rantaro's first killing game?
Why did he participate in a second killing game?
I'm not sure yet. But after I learned that Rantaro was the ultimate survivor, I deduced his objective.
Okay.
Rantaro's objective?
The reason he went to the library before he was killed, and why he knew about the hidden door.
Okay.
Didn't he just happen to randomly notice the hidden door?
No, he somehow knew about it. Yeah, he already knew about it, but it's weird because it wasn't, if you remember, the secret passage to that hidden door wasn't on the map, only the front door. So it was kind of a setup. All along, the Survivor perk was literally a setup. Because it was like, here's how to get in, but not telling him there's a back entrance or anything sets him up for failure and sets him up to be murdered. So it's pretty dirty what they did to him. Oh, the Patriarchy is here tonight. And to be $50 and says, I have nothing witty to say tonight. Take my money, damn it. Thank you, Patriarchy. I'll get you up there in a second. Stoic says, what did the perk do for Rantaro? So the perk provided Rantaro with a map of the school, including all the different areas, where all the labs were before they had even been revealed, what items opened up the areas to the secret labs. Like, everything was revealed to him except the secret passage to the back of the secret elevator room that goes out of the women's bathroom. That was not on it. So like I said, it really was like, oh, here's a perk because you're the survivor of the last game. By the way, the perk is rigged because we're not going to tell you about a critical piece of information you need to know. So very well what could have happened was he saw the mastermind go into the elevator. He's thinking, oh, they're stuck in there. Let me go in after them. The mastermind used the back exit, goes around and kills them from behind. It could have been a complete and utter setup, 100%. Yeah. Thank you, Patriarchy, very much. That means it's Gunnar Glass's time to start tonight's stream. I appreciate that, man. Thank you to everyone for chilling with me tonight. This should be a great stream since the end game. Any contributions are appreciated. Mr. Minecraftish one, just to be $1.30, says you laugh at whatever they say. Oh, he's talking about the little bears. Because they're being silly. You know, some of their dialogue's witty and other stuff's just fucking over-the-top obnoxious. So it depends, you know. At least right now we know they're not going to really have much bearing on anything, so it doesn't really matter. Literally, the game could have gone on with none of those bears in it, and it wouldn't have affected anything. All right, let's go.
That's what I thought at the time.
Right.
But it appears that assumption was false.
Because now we know he knew about the hidden door to begin with.
There was an actual reason Rantaro knew about the door.
The Survivor perk. There it is.
That's it! Rantaro was given this monopad as a kind of survivor perk. It has a map of the entire academy, including areas that have not yet been unlocked. Of course, that includes the hidden room.
To think Rantaro was given that as a survivor perk.
He found out about the hidden room with this map?
I made a typo. The Patriarchy, $50. Tip Skull, 57 out of 150. Oh, what is that? There's like an extra... What is that? There's a 6. There we go. Thank you. Where that came from? Alright.
The monopad also contained a video Rantaro recorded for himself.
Yep.
If the mastermind ever needed a spare Monokuma, they would head to the hidden room.
The message was what inspired him to go to the library to investigate the hidden room.
Time limit is now ineffective and murder does not occur by nighttime 2 days from now. Every student forced to participate in the killing game will die. Mauled to shreds by countless Monokumas from the rumored Monokuma making machine.
The mastermind would have gone to that room to mass-produce Monokuma once time ran out.
Okay.
So, in order to figure out who the mastermind was, Rantaro went to the hidden room at the back of the library just before time ran out.
That's right. Rantaro must have come to the same conclusion that Kaede and I did.
Sure is ironic that the ultimate survivor died because of Kaede's trap.
But if Rantaro had a clue like that, why didn't he come to us with it?
I assume because he didn't trust us.
Right.
The killing game had just started, after all.
He thought any of them could be the killer or the mastermind, and he didn't want to take that chance. That's right.
What he said in his video message certainly didn't help either. He told himself to only share this information with people he could trust.
He didn't have any recollection of filming this message, right? That means he must have had trouble believing it as well.
It was probably confusing to him too. That's why he didn't consult us.
Why the long face? It's nothing. I figure no one would listen to some guy who can't even remember his own talent, right? This is exactly what Monokuma wants us to do, so what else is part of his plan? Is my theory part of it too? If it is, then can I even trust myself?
He didn't know if he could trust that video, or trust us, or even trust himself. He must have been so lost. But with the time limit approaching, he decided to take a chance.
There's no need for that, because I'm going to end this game. I've already decided. You're going to end the game? It's not about outfoxing everyone in the killing game, it's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Can you even accomplish such a feat? I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think I could.
So we went to the library alone, without telling anyone.
Okay.
And then he got killed by Kaede's trap.
The only people who knew about the hidden door at that time were Rantaro and I. I had Kaede with me, and I thought I could trust her. So I told her about the hidden room. That was the difference between me and Rantaro, I suppose. I had Kaede.
And Kaede's the one who killed him!
What a snake!
Hey, so what are you guys talking about? Is this something I forgot?
I don't know anything about what they're saying.
Is this something that transpired before we were born?
Yes, all of it was.
So what's
Funny.
your point? You know who Rantaro was and why he did what he did. But it's pointless now, isn't it?
No, it's not pointless. Now that we know this new information, if we look back at Rantaro's case, we can find a new truth that we missed at the time.
A new truth?
Oh, they're truths. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a stupid troll. Hold on, guys. Okay, he's out. Fucking idiot. A new truth.
I don't really get it, but we just need to look at Rantaro's case again, right?
Then let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, let's do this together.
With my vast magical powers, I'll turn Monokuma into an omnibus.
All right, do it.
I don't really get that either, but I guess we're gonna republish Monokuma.
I'm not too sure either, but the real battle's just beginning. We'll prove the result was wrong and corner the mastermind together. All right. Oh, crap. What are these? Hold on, hold on. History of Hope's Peak. Kokichi's motive video. I gotta read all of these. Hold on. History of Hope's Peak. So, following the Ultimate Supreme Leader's research lab, this book details the history of the battle between hope and despair. He afterward claims it was compiled by several esteemed researchers. It is the most thorough and accurate book written on the subject, however, it contradicts the memory Shuichi and Maki received from the flashback light. The key passages of the documents are as follows. The cause of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history was the ultimate despair. The term Ultimate Despair can refer to both the group and the events caused by Junko Enoshima. In order to plunge the world into despair, the Ultimate Despair plotted the killing game's hopes... The Ultimate Despair plotted the killing game of Hope's Peak 78th class. That's the first game. That's Danganronpa 1. To protect themselves from the tragedy, the 78th class sealed themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy as part of the Hope's Peak Academy Shelter Project. Hope's Peak Academy did not admit students by application. The only way to be admitted was being scouted. So what is wrong with this book? Or what is different from this book and what Shuichi knows and what we know about the first game? This kind of sucks because I didn't refresh myself on the first game before I played the third. So there may be something critically different about what I just read and what actually took place in the first game, and I don't know what it is. And that sucks because that could be a key piece of information. Jake Lasso did a super chat and asked, do I like it when an Italian wins an Olympic medal? I don't give two fucks about what happens at the Olympics. Right now, an actual Italian plumber could show up dressed like Super Mario and beat everyone at like the pole vault. I wouldn't give a shit. I just wouldn't. Okay? Mr. Minecraftish one took me $1.30 and says at first he was in one of the Danganronpa games. Oh, at first I thought he was in one of the Danganronpa games? I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Minecraftish one. Yeah. Just a reminder, please no spoilers tonight. But I don't know exactly what you're referencing there. Thank you for the tip though. Okay. So I don't know how this is going to plan out because I don't actually know how this affects anything, which kind of sucks. I wish it did, but I'm not sure. Stoic just became a super supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, Stoic, for being a super supporter. That gets us up to 214 members. We keep dropping a few every day and then getting them back. Wings Ate My Chili did a super chat. Says, can I order you a bidet from the Amazon wish list? I would love a bidet, but I'm not going to be able to install it myself. I don't have money for a plumber. So, unless you're going to send Super Mario over to my house to install it for free, no, please. I would love a bidet. That would be sweet. Having a jet of water shoot right up my rectum. Dude, that would be so cool to clean my ass out so nicely every shit. I'd love that. Okay. Next is Kokichi's motive video. One of the videos distributed is the motive in Kurumi's case. Although most of the videos ended up with the wrong person, Kokichi got his own. According to the video, Kokichi is the leader of a secret society named DICE. Together with his 10 underlings, he committed non-violent crimes and harmless pranks around the world. Okay. That's 2. What's the other evidence we gotta review? 2 mysterious messages. 2 different messages found in the courtyard. The first is, the world is mine, Kokichi Oma. However, when the first discovered it, only said horse A. The second was twins B. So this is the key or the clue, the password to open up the vault inside of Ramtaro's ultimate lab. Now, how the hell did Kokichi know this information? I have absolutely no idea. I literally have no idea at all how he knew that. It was never really explained, right? Okay. Wings in My Chili did another super chat. I knew you like a nice healthy dump. Oh, constant healthy dumps. All right, so that's that. What's next?
Time limit expired.
The Gopher Project participant list. The document found in the cold sleep room, or the cryogenic sleep room, I guess. Written on it are the profiles of all the other participants in the Gopher Project. According to the document, Kaede has a younger twin sister. Okay. And the last one.
Using the information
Survivor perk Monopad. The Monopad given to Rantaro for being the ultimate survivor. Clue to end the killings. The mastermind who is behind the killing game is hiding somewhere within the academy. Your best chance of exposing them is when Monokuma needs a spare. At that time, the mastermind will go to the library's hidden room. To provide this hint is accurate, I will predict something. The first thing you'll remember is the ultimate hunt. Only share this information with people who you know you can trust. There you go. All right. Now let's see what we can do here.
By the survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind.
Okay.
But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot football and died.
Right.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine.
Fully automatic?
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself.
Rantaro himself.
That's a fact, right?
The camera went off just before the incident. And only Rantaro was in the picture.
Rantaro was the only one at the scene. That's what we concluded at the first trial. Was it really true? No. We have the proof. The survivor perk monopad is the proof of that. Yes. Because it's not, it wasn't there. The pads got switched, and that's our evidence.
He made his way to the
Here we go.
To expose the identity of the mastermind.
But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot put ball and died.
Correct.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine.
Fully automatic?
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro.
Wrong. Suck it. Wait, what? What happened?
That's a fact, right?
It missed. Oh, it missed completely. All right, fast forward. I can't believe I missed. God damn it. All right. Keep going.
The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro.
Got it. Got it with the V trigger. Perfect shot. There we go.
No, Rantaro was not the only one in the library at the time the murder
And now we know that. Back then we didn't have that information. We didn't even know that the survivor perk monopad existed.
This survivor perk monopad is proof of that.
That's right.
Why would that monopad be evidence?
The monopad was given exclusively to Rantaro as his survivor perk, correct? But when we searched Rantaro's body, he didn't have it on his person.
That's right.
He only had his student handbook monopad. Which means that someone took this monopad from Rantaro after the murder.
And we found it in the room, the Mother Kuma room.
That's very wrong.
They all agreed.
Wow, that's what we've been saying.
What?
Keep quiet, will you? I don't have time for your nonsense right now.
Really? I have no clue what anyone is talking about.
Oh my god.
If we don't chime in soon, Pops is gonna push the detonator.
Then we better not let these fucking chumps run their mouths anymore.
Oh my god. We gotta do this rebuttal showdown?
A bloody monopad is disgusting. You should wash it right away.
That's not a real rebuttal!
Someone stole the survivor perk. Where's the proof?
No way there's a bloody thief.
Advance.
Remember, Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library. If it's missing now, that must mean someone stole it.
He brought that monopad to the library?
I think there's maybe no way that's possible.
All he had on him was the student handbook monopad. He didn't bring the survivor perk with him.
Yes, he did.
I'll
Take
cut
that
through
shit.
your words.
At the time, we thought it was his student handbook monopad, but now we have the evidence of the blood
No,
splatter.
There is no doubt Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library.
There it
The
is.
picture taken just before he died clearly shows him holding it.
That could be his student handbook monopad, bro. You fucking know.
No, it was definitely the same monopad. You see the way the blood is dry?
That's right.
here? The outline of his fingers matches how he was holding it in the picture.
Oh, you're right.
Shortly after this photo was taken, Rantaro was struck in the head by the shot put ball. Do you think that's when this bloody outline on the monopad was formed?
I do. That's why the monopad Rantaro is holding in this picture has to be the same monopad we have now.
Aha.
What?
Come on, no overreacting. It makes us look like we're not paying attention.
Scream all you want. Monosuke's the one that's gonna get blown up.
Oh! So much for... They're probably going to die in the order they died in previously, I bet. Back to this.
I was so upset my cute cubs lost that my finger slipped. But those were some pretty fireworks. Even in death, my kid's a real cutie. I hear lions push their cubs into bottomless ravines to kill them.
What the fuck? Who said that?
We won't kill them.
So there was a thief, huh? I can't believe someone would do something so evil.
So who took the monopad? Do you know anything else?
Do you know anything about the person who took Rantaro's monopad? I think we do. Let me get the facts straight and think. Oh, Psych Taxi. Here we go. Here we go. The final Psych Taxi, guys. No more of these after this. This is the final trial. After this, we'll never have to do this ever again. So enjoy the Vice City, Miami Vice looking driving for the final time, everybody. Here we go. Crap. 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 It might be a Tekken reference, the lion thing. It could be a Lion King reference, too. It could be like Scar. I don't know. I don't know what it's a reference to. Fuck, I missed something. Fuck shit. How many monopods did Rotaro have in the library? One. He only had one. He only brought the Survivor perk. Whoever took the Survivor perk monopad put the other one in place of it to make you think it was the fucking handbook, but it wasn't. It was a setup to hide the identity of the mastermind all along. One. Only one. Miss? What? What do you have, like 17 fucking monopads? No, I had one. You're full of shit. It's one. Fuck you. It says two. It was only one. Fuck your mother. It was one. I don't believe what they're saying right now. They're lying to us. Oh, I missed that completely. Oh, shit. Oh, this is hard. What is this? How am I supposed to hit these? Seriously? What the fuck? Oh, God, I'm missing a ton. It's so hard. Oh, come on, I can't hit any of them. At least we're almost done with this section. Which monopad was taken away? Obviously, it was the Survivor monopad was taken away. We know that. Good. Okay. Hold on. Another fucking troll to take care of here. Let me get rid of this asshole. There we go. Okay. Now we're in the desert. Look at this. So what is this? Who's? No. Oh, I'm missing a lot. Very reminiscent of Outrunners. Where was the monopad taken to? To the what do they call it? The secret room. The Mother Kuma room. Okay. The hidden room. That's what they're calling it, just the hidden room. Okay. Boom. There's another question? Oh, God. I missed, like, every one. I missed every letter. What the fuck? I totally missed everything. I also got 2 that time. Another 2. Okay. Who can enter the hidden room? The mastermind. You know that. Duh. Of course it's the mastermind. Yes, I agree, Semi-Neck. He says these sections are nothing but fluff. Absolutely, this is fluff. There's zero reason for this card thing to be in it. Like I said, the semblance of gameplay. It's not real gameplay. Okay. All right. I knew this all along.
The one who took that monopad is the mastermind. I'm sure of it.
The mastermind?
The Survivor Perk monopad was found in the library's hidden room. And only the mastermind would have been able to enter that room, correct?
Okay.
Between the time Rentaro died and when we found him, they put that monopad in the hidden room?
No, that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Huh? You don't know? Why, even my cute little cubs have already figured it out.
Huh? We have?
Yeah, so I'll let Monotaro explain.
Huh? I've already forgotten what we're even talking about.
Oh, crap, he's gonna push it! It's gonna be Monokid all over again!
The mastermind is not in any of the photos taken in the library. Why is that?
Block comments tip me did a $2 super chat and says your soothing voice and game will put me to sleep. Thanks. All right. Well, Block comments. Thank you for the super chat. Have a good night. I'll see you Wednesday, hopefully, right? Thank you. Mr. Minecraft just wanted to tip me another $1.30 and said, I believe the mastermind should get rid of a survivor perk. It was evidence that would end the killing game. That's correct. That's why they did remove it from the library. If you saw a survivor perk, immediately so much information would be revealed to everyone involved in the case that it would just throw the whole thing into disarray. All right. Thank you, Mr. Minecraftish one. Okay.
Oh, that's true. In order to get to the hidden room, you need to move the bookcase, right? But Shuichi and Kaede set up those hidden cameras, so... if the mastermind was using that door, they would have been caught on camera.
But none of the pictures showed anyone like that.
Then, that reasoning is wrong.
Amazing, Monodum! Well done!
Hold on. The hidden cameras in the library had interval timers.
After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Ah. I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
Perhaps the mastermind worked within that 30-second interval?
Okay, good thinking, Kibo. I forgot about that.
I see. So the mastermind hid in the hidden room, waited for the right timing, grabbed the monopad from the library, and then returned to the hidden room.
Possible. Could have happened.
Hold on. There's a flaw in your logic.
Uh-oh. So there's a fly in my suit.
What flaw?
Huh? Don't ask me. The Mono Cubs are gonna explain it.
What? Again?
project your logic without explaining why. That's the Monokuma debate style.
What a day.
Take it from here, Mono Cubs. And you better use your brains or I'll kill ya.
Okay. Participation list, hidden room passageway. Probably hidden room passageway. Let's check that out. Here it is. A secret passageway between the back of the supply closet and the girls' bathroom on the first floor. It's connected to the hidden room in the back of the library. The passageway was not even shown on the map of the school in the Survivor Perk monopad. Only the mastermind knew about it.
They arguing about it again?
Mother Kuma recognizes the mastermind's voice and cannot create spare Monokumas without their command. Well, now, wait a minute. That's a hint, too. That's a hint. That proves, absolutely without a shadow of a doubt, proves something. It proves that Kaede is not the mastermind. Kaede died at the beginning of the game. Later on in the game, there was another Monokuma that was produced. Do you remember there was a Monokuma who was not really reacting or doing anything? And then all of a sudden, a second Monokuma showed up at that time? So that means, and that was about halfway through the game. So that means anyone who died early on could not have been the mastermind. It couldn't have been Kaede. And if I'm remembering correctly, it also couldn't have been the maid. I forgot her name. So it can't be Kaede and it cannot be the maid. They're not the mastermind. It has to be someone who basically survived at least halfway through the game. I'm going to assume, again, as I said it when we started today, that, you know, it's probably Sumugi. Okay? So that's interesting. Okay, the final picture of Rantaro.
Hidden camera.
And the sixth Monokub, the microscopic Monokubs, taking pictures, tiny bugs. They're a hive mind. All right.
Isn't it weird?
Hold on. Another fucking moron. Oh, thank you. Let's see here. Never mind. Here we go. Okay, we good? Okay, now let's continue.
That the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between shots.
Right.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course.
Right.
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening in the library?
If you don't know when the camera went off, how would you know the interval timing?
Bravo, Monodon! Wonderful objection!
Now we've escaped certain death.
It's got to be the sixth Monokub, the cameras. They were tracking everything going on
What are we arguing about
with the sixth Monokub cameras. That's the answer.
The hidden camera.
Yep, that's the answer.
Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between shots.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
All right.
In the hidden room, of course.
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening? Library.
There you go. I didn't get it on the right aim, but I got it. Here we go. Alrighty.
The mastermind saw what was happening in the library. They had surveillance cameras.
That's right. Alright, guys, here's the deal. This is a very plot-intensive game, and at the same time, there's a troll that keeps coming in. I have to moderate, so I apologize for that. I'm doing my best. There's no moderator here tonight, so I'm doing my best to handle it. I hope you guys appreciate that and understand that's why I can't jump on it right away. I gotta ask people in the stream chat, stop arguing. Right? I already talked to King Vanity yesterday about the way that he handles himself on streams. I said, please stop trying to advertise on a stream and asking for contributions on my behalf. That's not your place. He's not allowed to do that. Okay? He knows that. If he starts doing it and you guys let me know, I'll moderate it. Alright? But I see people now talk, oh, he was doing this, he was doing... Stop. Stop with the arguments. Stop yelling. Stop complaining. Relax. We're having a fun, chill stream here. Getting into the plot. I need to be able to look at the stream and see, oh, people are talking about the game. I can react to what they're saying. I can't look, oh, I don't like King Vanity. Oh, King Vanity does this. Oh, blah, blah. No, none of that. Stop. Stop it right now. I mean it. Like, I'm trying to concentrate on the game, and I can't when the chat's being completely distracted by this. Okay? So please stop with that. All right? We're all excited. The plot is getting good. Okay? So please, let's all chill and let's have fun with the game. Again, if King Vanity is derailing the stream, let me know. I'll take care of it. I'll time him out again. If I have to ban him, I'll ban him. I don't want to, but hopefully he knows better. Okay? All right? Sound good? Okay, let's continue.
Surveillance cameras.
What? Where would something like that be?
You don't know? Even though they're mono cubs just like you?
They don't know about them.
Mono cubs?
I mean these.
Yeah.
Cute and tiny!
Aren't they? They're your siblings too.
That's a big reveal to drop so casually.
These little guys are called Nanokumas.
Oh,
Their job
Nanokuma.
is to monitor the campus.
Nanokuma. Hello, Stanley Plays. Good evening.
Oh, Father told me. He said to make sure I told everyone.
Oh, nice. He didn't tell anybody.
I had completely forgotten about it. Good thing I just remembered.
Dumbass! You remembered too late.
There are countless Nanokumas buzzing all over the campus. All the footage they record is wirelessly transmitted through Mother Kuma, and then sent to Monokuma.
Yes, via Mother Kuma. That's an important point.
Okay.
If Mother Kuma receives the camera feeds, the mastermind could ask it anything. They would know about the situation in the library and the hidden room.
I see. Mother Kuma can tell them the interval timers for the cameras.
And the mastermind was in the hidden room after they stole the monopad from Rantaro.
But why would they steal the monopad?
The mastermind was probably terrified by the idea of us picking up Rantaro's.
Exactly. They knew if they picked it up, everything would be revealed. They know about the killing game and the true nature of it. They know, like, so much shit would be revealed if they saw that perk.
No, that's wrong.
What? What do you mean, no, that's wrong?
I wasn't necessarily afraid. The survivor perk was for Rantaro's eyes only. Sure, he could have shared the info with you, but that's not the same as getting the info directly from the monopad. Cause then, you can't say it was a survivor perk for Rantaro's eyes only, right? So when he died, I took it back. That's all.
I don't know about that.
Nah, he doesn't believe him.
How do you figure?
You look calm now, but at the time, you must have been pretty desperate. The monopad clearly stated that there was a mastermind in the academy. If we knew then that a mastermind was behind everything, we would have worked together.
Haha.
But you couldn't let that happen. You needed us to go after each other.
Stoics asked, would I recommend the first two Danganronpas? Watching this one gets him intrigued. Let me put it this way. If you're okay with this one, the other two you'll be alright with too. But, like, this one actually is good. Like, some of this stuff is so out there, right? That, like, that first murder in particular is so out there that, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to even suspend your disbelief enough to believe that the first murder took place the way that they explain it, okay? So, I'd argue the first two games, you know, are on pace with this one. So if you like this one, you're okay with this one, you'll probably like the first two as well, okay? Alright.
Either way, you admit the mastermind stole the monopad, right?
Well, yes, but only reluctantly.
Then the mastermind messed up. If they wanted to retrieve the monopad, they should have used Monokuma to do it.
Nope, that's impossible. The rules state I can't participate in a murder, which includes tampering with the crime scene.
The school rules.
If you're so strict about following the rules, does that mean that someone is watching? If that's the case...
Still, what a waste of a survivor perk. If only he lived a little longer, then this info would have made things interesting.
Ah, stop changing the subject!
Oh, I still don't have the whole picture, but it seems that we're all being watched. Thank you, Mr. Minecrafters, one for a tip. I don't know what the hell you're talking about with Miyu, and I'm not going to bring that up, because I don't want to ever talk about her ever again, but thank you for the tip. Okay. Alright, so, I still don't have the whole picture, but it seems we're being watched. In that case, this plan should go well. Oh, if I ruin the killing game by proving it doesn't follow its own rules, I should be able to end the whole thing. Huh.
But the point of this class trial is to discuss Rantaro's case, right? The mastermind stealing his survivor perk shouldn't affect it whatsoever. In the end, Kaede killed him. There's no shaking off that truth.
Yeah.
One truth prevails.
No, that's not the truth.
Ha.
I'm certain of that.
Ha
It's a lie that you made up.
Me? Lie?
ha.
That's right. Kaede wasn't the one who killed Rantaro. The true culprit is...
Thank you, Carlton Jr. for a tip. Because I personally feel the two are better than this one, hands down. It's a shame you can't remember them. Two in particular have flat-out genius murders that were fairly plausible. No, and I'm saying definitely I remember it being more plausible up to now. This, like I said, just the first murder of this game, I was like, what are you talking about? This is a lot of, like, that's what I mean. If you're okay with the third one, you'll definitely be okay with the first two, because this one has the most crazy shit. The first two aren't nearly as crazy. The mastermind.
That's it.
The mastermind killed Rantaro.
The mastermind controlling Monokuma. They're the one who killed Rantaro.
The mastermind is the culprit?
Jeez, and you call yourself the ultimate detective?
Nah.
Trying to overturn the results of the first class trial. The Mono Cubs won't be silent about this.
The Mono Cubs again.
What? Us again?
But we said we don't know.
Okay. We've got Kokichi's motive video, Rentaro's video message, shot put ball with the pink fiber. Hold on, let's look at all these. So this is a video file found in the USB store in the vault in the ultimate question marks research lab, supposed to be ultimate survivor. A message from Rantaro before he lost his memories to himself after he lost his memories. According to the message, Rantaro was the ultimate survivor and participated in a previous killing game. Okay. Found inside the trash can in the hidden room, there were no bloodstains on the shot. It is different from the one used to kill Rantaro. Pink fibers were found on it. What else are we looking at?
Taro's killer is the mastermind. That means Kaede was the mastermind.
Kokichi. We already know Kokichi's motive video. Clues to the mastermind? According to Mother Kuma, the mastermind goes to the hidden room in the library quite often. In addition, the classroom that creates flashback lights reverts to its original state when the door is open. It seems as though the person operating it has been cautious not to be seen by anyone. Okay. Okay.
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Final picture of Rantaro.
Yeah, got any evidence?
Let's see here.
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene. She used the camera flash to lure Rantaro in, and then cracked his skull with a shot put ball.
Yep, Kaede set up the whole thing. Even the lethal shot put ball. Kaede had it all along.
See, Kaede's the mastermind after all.
Why so interested in dead people? You want to crack open a cold one?
So we have to show that Kaede isn't the culprit. Now, a couple things. Number one, the clues to the mastermind. We know that the mastermind had to have been alive later on in the game because there was another Monokuma that was produced at a later date. However, the clues to the mastermind clue itself doesn't say on it that fact. that fact is in a different piece of evidence that for some reason is separate from the clues to the mastermind. So originally I was going to throw that out there, but it can't be right, right? It can't be. That cannot be right. I think, okay, hold on. So he says we have evidence of that.
That means Kaede was the mastermind.
What I'm thinking is it's this, because if you remember, one of the key things that they showed during the first trial was Kaede had everything in her bag, and her bag was pink, right? Her bag was pink, and so I think what they're trying to insinuate with these pink fibers is that this was Kaede's shot put ball, right? This was a shot put ball that she had in her bag, but somehow it's not the ball that killed Rantaro, which is fucking weird, because if that's the case, then what ball killed Rantaro, right? If Kaede did, she admitted in the first trial, she's the one, she did roll the shot put ball through the vent system. She said, I rolled it through the vent system, I set up the books to kill the mastermind in the library. So she admitted she rolled her ball down there. So if that's the case, what we're admitting is that the whole thing was bullshit to begin with, which is what I said at the beginning of the game. I said there is no way, unless she really wasn't an ultimate pianist, if she was like the ultimate engineer, maybe she could have built this perfect ramp of books to guide the shot put ball down, okay? And it would have hit him in the head and killed him. But I said, I don't believe that. I said, this is bullshit. She's a pianist. How the fuck does a pianist, in limited time, build an entire ramp of books that's angled perfectly from a vent? How does she know that that vent is angled perfectly from an upper class room to roll the ball down through the vent perfectly without getting stuck, coming out the other end, going down the ramp of books, and hitting the guy in the head? It makes no fucking sense. This is the thing I was pissed off about at the beginning of this game when we were playing it months ago when we first started. I said, that's not plausible. It's bullshit. The first murder is not plausible. And I said, if that's the case, then the rest of the game might be even worse. So what I think they're insinuating here is, okay, what they're actually insinuating here is, I was right all along. That first murder didn't happen like that, okay? She did roll the ball through the vent. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. It was a failure. Someone else had a second shot put ball. Someone else who knew about her plan had a second shot put ball, hit Rantaro in the back of the head, all right, killed him, and then somehow retrieved the other shot put ball that didn't work, that had the fibers from her bag on it, and hid that ball in the Mother Kuma hidden room. That way, they would have thought that the shot put ball that killed Rantaro actually did go through that elaborate contraption and hit him in the head perfectly and killed him, and they would have thought that Kaede was the murderer. In fact, Kaede thought she was the murderer. She thought her plan worked, when in reality, it failed. Okay? Now, this is very interesting. This is a very interesting twist, because Monokuma then knew that she didn't do it. She knew it was all an elaborate setup to make it look like she had done it, so that the killing game could continue. Essentially, what happened here, all this elaborate thing that happened, okay, is that they were not expecting that Rantaro was gonna go into the library with the survivor perk in his hand like that and leave it as evidence that was gonna completely ruin the entire killing game for everyone by exposing everything right at the beginning. So it was a panic mode situation. Monokuma and whoever the mastermind is, because technically they're the same person, saw all the setup of everything happening because of the hovering Nanakumas. So they knew this whole attempt to kill the mastermind had been set up. Excuse me. And they took the opportunity of that setup as a way to cover their own tracks, kill Rantaro, take the survivor perk, hide their true identity all at once, and then they had to create a backup situation and say, oh no, you see, Kaede's murder did work. They had to do that to survive, to protect the game. So what's interesting about this is, for Monokuma and or the mastermind, the rules of the game actually don't matter. What actually matters is that the killing game continues no matter what. That's the most important part of this, is that the killing game continues. And this actually does fall in line with the plot, because the plot is that the killing game is supposedly being watched by people. It is some form of entertainment or something, and people are watching. If the killing game ends at the first murder, it's fucking terrible. Imagine if you were watching a reality TV show and it ended in the first episode. What kind of a show was that, right? It would be an epic fail. So, Monokuma does not follow the game's rules. The mastermind doesn't follow the game's rules. Perhaps all along they've been doing things behind the scenes to protect the killing game and make it keep going. This whole first murder was fake. The murder was really the mastermind snuck up behind Rantaro, hit him in the back of the head with a shot put, which is what I surmised in the first beginning of the game. Remember? I said that. I said, that's bullshit. There's no way there was some elaborate fucking crazy ass ramp made, and the shot put ball didn't do that. Someone bonked him on the head and killed him. That's what I said at the beginning of the game, and then the game says, oh no, this crazy, really ridiculous thing happened. And then it didn't. Now it's going back on itself saying actually it didn't. So I was correct. Bitches, I knew it all along. I knew what I was talking about, you see? I'm not stupid. Thank you very much to Carlton Jr. for a $4.20 tip. He says, the only thing I never understood is why the mastermind would be stupid enough not to clean or destroy the bloody monopad and hide the ball better. It had to be some in-game months since the Rantaro murder. My surmising would be, I guess, that they never thought that they would find the room. Because remember this, until Kibo went apeshit and started attacking the Monokubs and created this chaotic atmosphere, those Nanakumas were monitoring everything in the school. So they were under the impression everything's always under constant surveillance. If anyone ever finds that secret passage in the bathroom, they're next on the list to get murdered, right? Find a way to justify their murder or whatever. Because remember, they're trying to protect the identity of the mastermind. You get in that room, you're going to find everything. You're going to find the shot put ball. You're going to find the bloody survivor pad. You're going to find the Mother Kuma who's going to tell you about stuff. You'll find everything. So it sounds to me like until the end of the game when Kibo goes crazy, they never suspected that there would ever be a situation where that could happen, where they could find that secret room. Remember, Kibo had an antenna in his head, and apparently the antenna in his head controlled his actions. We're even surmising the antenna was the viewer's choice vote to tell him what to do and stuff. So they knew they could control Kibo remotely and never make him lose his mind and go crazy attacking everyone. It wasn't until Kibo got hit in the head with a rock that he lost that inner voice and then went crazy and apeshit on the school, allowing the kids to now investigate the entire school and find the Mother Kuma hidden room. We've got it. We've got it. DSS, Dark Side Sherlock, on the fucking case. I solved this game in the first murder. I solved it in the first fucking murder. I had this game solved. We played it for 4 months. 60 hours wasted. I solved the case in the first murder. Dark Side Sherlock. Thank you very much, Semi-Inept, to tip me $2.30. Says, hold your horses. The game is always full of BS. Twisting code Barney? Huh? Anyway, I guess what he's saying is the game's always full of twists. Thank you very much. Semi-Inept. I'm very confused. Alright. Now I need to I'm getting too worked up. I gotta calm down so we can have a rational mind for the rest of the stream. Okay? I need to calm down. Alright.